What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this morning? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You see the subject. Let's give everybody about 2-3 minutes to get on in. Get on in. You know. You see the subject. Vlad, B2B, and his mother, Charelston, and 6ix9ine. We're gonna tap in. We're gonna talk a little. We're gonna talk a little bit about all of it. We're gonna tap into all of it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? I see you. I see you tapping in. Some people kind of in and out, but we're just getting everybody a few. We're just getting everybody a couple of minutes to get in here. 2 minutes to get in. 2 minutes to get in. 2 minutes to get in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Great morning. It's a beautiful morning. A beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning. I'm telling you, man, great day to be alive. I'm telling you, God is good. God is good. Good. He's been good. Man, every day you get a chance to get up. Man, it's a chance for redemption. It's a chance to conquer your dreams and your goals. Right. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Let's talk about it. We're at the 2 minute and 1 second mark. We finna deal with it. We finna talk about the Vlad TV situation. We're gonna talk about the B2B, his mother, and we're gonna touch on a little bit of Charleston and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine. We're gonna touch on them situations. You see it in the headline. You see it in the headline. Make sure when you tap in, just make sure when you tap in, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe. Like we stated before, as you hit the like button, that helps the the YouTube algorithm being shared. It helps push the content. So if you do enjoy, watching the content, hey, least you can do is share and like it if you enjoy it. If not, hey, you don't even have to be here if you don't want to. It's no hard feelings. We're in the metaverse world. But yeah, if you do, you enjoy it, you get something out of it. Um, if you anything, that you glean from positive or anything positive from it, make sure you check out my other content too. You know, because sometimes we do subjects, and sometimes people base you, just off those subjects. But just check out the other content, some stuff that you may like, some stuff that you may glean from. You know, it's all on you. It's all on you and what you want to do. But yeah, let's get into it we almost at the 4 minute mark, but we finna dive right into it. Um, yeah. For the last couple of days, the internet was going crazy. It was going crazy. You know, the Vlad interview with BTB. They were saying after that interview, they said it was one. They said it was Vlad who had set him up. And I know that everybody have their reasons and opinions, as well as mine. I have mine also. But you got to look at this. No one told him. No one told him to post that picture that he had posted of the crime scene. And just like I said before, and when you get a chance, go watch my shorts. When you go to clout chasing at that level like that, you don't know who at that time that you're offending. You know, I know how, when you look at the internet and how it works, it's like, okay, he was on the interview with Vlad. That was the last interview he did. So Vlad had something to do with that. Not necessarily. It's it's how we live. It's how we choose to live our life. And that's one thing that we got to understand. We make choices and we make decisions that can impact our life negatively, or it can impact our life positively. And when you continue to make those type of choices and decisions that's negative, those things they tend to catch up with you. Sometimes they catch up faster than others. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about our choices. It's all about our decisions. Everything that we're doing, everything that we're doing, what we're choosing to do, that's what we have to do. And we have to learn to take responsibility. Because what happens is, you know, we can go off blaming everybody for this, or they did this, and they said this. No, step back, look in the mirror. It's some decisions. Even in my own life, I even have to do that to myself. There's some decisions where I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, man, that was a bad decision right there. And if I wouldn't have made that decision, this wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened, and that wouldn't have happened. Because we get stuck in the consequences after, the negative consequences that may happen after. We get stuck right there, or, you know, we're not thinking about what led us up to that decision. Just like when you think about positive things happening to you, it's decisions. It's decisions that lead you to the positive, just as well as the negative. And just like I'm telling you about the Vlad, the Vlad TV, the B2B, you know, that situation. Now, okay, now this is hard to say, and I know that sometimes this could be a hard pill to swallow. But I learned this a long time ago when I was I had to say this. I learned this when I was at church. A lot of times we get up there before when the preacher is preaching a funeral. It's a lot of good things being said. We don't come out and tell the truth about, you know, this person was this, they you know, they robbed, they stole, we don't talk, you know what I'm saying? We don't tell the truth about what's really going on. So it's like we almost live in a you know what I'm saying, a fabricated world about our children. You got to look at it. When B2 Savage mothers started talking about their children, the only thing that they talked about was the good things that they done, which I understand that. Don't get me wrong. Anytime, you know, you're going to talk about the good things that your kids did, but they don't look at the situation as if the terror that they may have caused on people, or, you know, what type of things that they did in the neighborhood that was positive, that was negative. The only thing that BTB Savage Mama had to say was good things, which I understand that being public and on TV, national TV, and all that. But you have to have a realistic view of your child and what they're into. And just like I told y'all before, man, this clout chasing and all this stuff, man, the crime scene and all that stuff that was posted, that was taunting. You taunting your enemies. And that's a decision. That's a decision that he chose to make. But when you make those type of decisions, you got to be ready. That was the decision that he chose to make, but that's a decision that you have to be ready to stand on when the situation comes down to it. That's just like, it's crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, that was a Vlad TV interview. You know, I wouldn't be so quick to blame that on him. You know, we have to learn as individuals, our choices and our decisions matter on what we do, how we choose to represent ourselves out here. Choices and decisions, they matter. They do. Now, we can always come back to this situation, but I just wanted to let y'all know we're gonna just kind of transition into to 6ix9ine real quick. Now, 6ix9ine, I believe he's all in Cuba and living his best life, and not hating, not none of that. But I knew that this situation that came up was a publicity stunt. It's okay. You got to look at it like this. He wasn't being talked about a lot in the media. So what happens is you have to create a situation to where it's like Tupac, all eyes on me, and then that's when you can drop. And that's one thing that I said before. You can go back and look at my YouTube. I was like, I said, man, 6ix9ine, I said he pulled a Charelston White on us. It was a publicity stunt to actually get his music out there, to help change his image. Don't get me wrong, what he's doing is good, over there, helping out kids and passing out money, and you know what I'm saying, doing all types of stuff that's community building. But what happens is we do it in order to gain what we need to gain. You see what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. That's a choice. That's how the world moves. That's how it works. If you want to stay relevant, you gotta be on the internet. You gotta be in the media's eye. Just like when I make the title. You try to make the title as appealing as you can, which we are talking about all those things. But you want to get views. You're trying to get views. You're trying to get at the end of the day, with this YouTube, starting my journey. Yes, don't get me wrong. I do want to help people. I want to motivate. I want to inspire. But the end goal is to get monetized. That's the end goal for your content and for who you are. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, you want to make good content, that's going to help. See, I love to do content behind more of like motivation or things that you can learn from. Sorry about that, y'all. Just hit a little dead spot. My phone went out. But yeah, I like to do content that motivates, inspires, and hopefully it teaches a lesson. Just like this situation with BTB, it's just shout out to all the youngest, man. The direction that we going in this rap game. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be no more rap or anything like that. But if something don't change about it, and we going out here, rapping and really living these lyrics, and you can see, I'm gonna tell you like this, you can see God speaking through death. Y'all don't see all these rappers just rappers I ain't never even heard of coming up dead and all this other type of stuff. You don't think God is speaking through that? He's speaking. There's nothing wrong with wanting to rap, but okay, look at it like this. When I look at and I have to bring Charelston White in this situation because he gets on the internet and he acts like something he's not. Charelston White calls himself the R word, which you know what I'm talking about. He calls himself a snitch. He calls himself all of these different things, and he wears all these different hats. But at the same time, in his heart of hearts, his true motivation and inspiration is for the kids and making sure that they have a better life. And he shows that by his actions and what he does. But when he gets on the internet, he's saying all type of crazy stuff. I'm this, I'm that. I cheat on my wife. He's saying, oh man, I didn't kill some. He say some of the most horrible stuff. But when he gets back in his community, he's a totally different person. It's no different than us getting on here. It's no different than us getting on here acting like we got it all together. But then once we get off the internet, you know what I'm saying, things are not. It's what it is. You still acting. You see what I'm saying? So he has to be a big part of this conversation because that's what's going on now. But the thing is, people are actually, rapping and now living out the lyrics. It was a point in time. It was a point in time when it was all right just to rap. And you know what I'm saying? Put some good words together. And then once you come out of that character, you do something different. You're a community man. You a father. You this. You that. I've seen that with his name is 6ix9ine. He's a Christian rapper. He gets on, he talks about his life and different stuff like that. And then, he talked about his life, what he had been through. But once he got off, he shows that he was a family man. But then he also started incorporating into his rhymes, as far as being a family man. He started incorporating all of that. So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know that something got to change with that. You got to look at it. Why be overly wicked? He said, okay, don't be overly wicked. Why be foolish? And why die before your time? Don't be overly wicked. Why be foolish? And why die before your time? There's a lot of foolish decisions being made. And when you look at that with BTB Savage, that decision he made to post that, it was a foolish decision to post that. The crime scene. That was foolish. Now, I'm not saying something still would have happened either way it go, but man, you just made it 10 times worse when it comes to a situation like that. So yeah, just make sure that y'all taking heed, young folks. Y'all taking heed. Y'all gotta take heed. Open your eyes up to what's going on. I'm telling you, this thing is a lot of stuff that's, but we still want it. We still want the clout. We still want the fame. Take heed, young folks, to what's going on and understand what's going on. Open up your eyes. Do not let this thing, don't let this rap game fool you. Trick you out of your position. Or trick you out of your life. You gotta take it off sometimes. You gotta take that off. Yeah, it's okay to go in there and rap, put words together and all that other type of stuff, but man, you see what's going on. And I'm just here to shed light. That's it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just here to shed light on the situation. Helping my family, come across these videos. I got little cousins, I got nieces, I got a little nephew, I got them all, You know, the youngins, the ones that's coming up, they come across this video. They come across the video and like, man, you know, that's what my uncle said. Be, you know, upstanding man. And so that when we do speak, hold on. So when we do speak, you know, our family listen. You know, we all got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Working on ourselves. But first thing we got to do is work on ourselves and continue to work on ourselves. It's an ongoing journey. It's always about getting better. It's always about getting better. You know. And get me wrong, man. I pray for the family. You know what I'm saying? And condolences, you know, do go out to all of the family. Condolences go out. But we have to learn, y'all, from these situations. I mean, it's happening so much. But what happens is we so entertained by the bull crap of that, you know. We so entertained by bull crap that, you know what I'm saying, we don't even really think about, you know, these situations long enough to let it marinate to say that, man, something got to change. You know, situation like this happen, we off to the next. Well, who's going to be next? We got to start bringing awareness to this, y'all. Awareness. For real. Yeah, it has some, let's see. Okay, comment. All right, let me take that down. Turn the fathers' hearts back to the children, and the children's hearts back to the fathers. See, we got to step back up. You got your little cousin, talk to him, let him know what's going on. Especially, man, if you got to look at it, man. If you've been affiliated in the streets and you know what goes on in there, and you know it ain't no loyalty amongst thieves, you know, bull crap out there, man, let your little cousin know. Let your little nephew know. Talk to him. You know, share them stories. They need to hear it. They need to hear it. They need to know, you know what I'm saying, what they up against. Because I ain't gonna lie, like when you hear about it and you see it, and you become infatuated by it because of what you see on TV, and you know what I'm saying, and you may hear, you know what I'm saying, the little cool dude down the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, that you watch, that you aspire to be like, and different stuff like that. You know, the gangster movies and all of that. Man, if you done made it out, you got a chance to make it out that life, man, this is a way that you can redeem yourself. Get back, man. Look at your little cousin. Look at your little cousin. Look at your nephews. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them and let them know that, hey, man, this ain't the way to go. Like, I did all of that, you know, and I understand that even though you got to look at it, even though as they get older, they're still going to make their choice, but at least you gave them some type of, direction. You tried, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You tried, because what happens is you may not see that seed. That might be the instruction later on that saves them, because you stepped out and you said something. So yeah, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your, you know what I'm saying? Talk to your family. Let them know what's going on. You know what you've been through. You know it wasn't no honor out there. You know it wasn't no honor amongst thieves. You know it wasn't. You know how it was. I know how it was. And every chance I get, any chance I get, you know, to talk to a young, you get to talk to them youngers. You let them know. You let them know the situation. You let them know the real spill out there. You know. Don't try to glorify. Don't glorify that stuff, man. It's not to be glorified. It's not to be glorified. We need to be planting those seeds of positivity in them. They already did, man. I'm telling you, our children, when you look at it and what's going on in the world, they're already dealing with enough negativity. They're dealing with a lot of negative stimuli already at school and what's being taught and different stuff like that. Take that time to groom them, to teach them, let them know what's going on. Let them know your. I mean, it's all right to let them know. I mean, some of the war stories, but you made it out. Let them know how you made it out. You feel me? You got to let them know how you made it out this situation. You got kids, man. Let them know. Shoot, you got little ones, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to them. Because I'm telling you, man, like, that's our culture. You know what I'm saying? That gangsterism, thuggism, and all this other type of stuff. That's been our culture. That's ingrained within us. I got a chance to repent and turn from that. That's not nothing. I'm portraying no more. That's not the energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting out. Most people who live that type of life, they try to get away from it. They don't want to be. They don't want to be known from that. I want to turn from that. I'm turning from that mindset. Because it wasn't nothing but destruction. That was it. It was destruction. It was destruction of people. I'm turning my mindset. That was enough. Shoot, after I got shot, well, it wasn't even after I got shot. It was it was an encounter. It was a spiritual encounter that I had that would change me. It was a real spiritual encounter that changed me. I ain't even gonna lie. It was early in the morning, about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna tell you what changed me. Hey, had me looking at life totally different after that. Now, it was an array of things that led me up to that point. It was the point of me getting shot, almost getting caught with dope. The point of me getting shot and almost getting caught with dope. All of this stuff was leading up to this spiritual experience. Because a lot of times, even I'm gonna tell you, like, sometimes when you out there and the way that you move, you have this arrogance or this pride about you that you can't be touched while you're out there. When you're in the streets and you getting away with all this stuff, you get away with so much stuff to where you tend to have a pride or an arrogance that you can't be touched. Like, it's a feeling, you know what I'm saying, that comes over you. Like, man, I'm feared, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get this energy about you. You know what I'm saying? Arrogance, a pride. And you know what? Pride comes before destruction, a Holy Spirit for a fall. But man, I thank God he saved me though. But yeah, me getting shot, me almost getting caught with dope, it led me up to that spiritual experience. Because I didn't stop. Because I didn't stop what I was doing after I got shot. It was just like, because once I got shot though, I came back. Once I came back to my people, they was like, wow, yeah, nigga, you out here getting shot, but damn, you done made it. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a badge of honor. A badge of honor being shot, a badge of honor being locked up. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a badge of honor. It wasn't like, they were telling me, you know what I'm saying, you need to get your life together. It was just like it was a badge of honor. They were looking at me different. Like they was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like you done moved up in rank. You see what I'm saying? Like, so when you come back, it's almost like you get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody right there telling you the truth. They pulling you right back in those situations. But I can't blame it though, because sometimes when you look at, that's all we have. That's why I would never tell nobody oh, stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you don't need to be in a gang and all this other type of stuff. Because what do I have, or what do we have, you know what I'm saying? And what do we really, you know what I'm saying, have on a mass level, you know what I'm saying, that we can put them into to correct things. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not judging the situation, but what happens is, you know, it is what it is. But God has His hands on those people that He chose. I was one of them. I was one of them that He chose to pull me out. And you know, now that I think about it, I remember I knew I was chosen when I was out there, because it was just like, it was things that would happen, you know what I'm saying? And some things, you know what I'm saying, you know, some things I did get caught for, some I didn't. And man, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was just like, man, I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, in your head, you be like, man, that was God. You're like, man, God had to be with me on that one. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real out here. It's real out here. When I say it was real in the field, it was real in the field, man. But that's not what I wanted, man. That's not my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something even with this YouTube. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, to reach out, to redeem. You know what I'm saying? To put something back positive. You know, because there was a lot of negativity. You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot we push. You know, negative. So now, you know, this is me. This is my life now, giving back. You feel me? I'm trying to give back now. I'm trying to drop it on the ground for the hungry hounds. You know what I'm saying? And all the ones that want to stay around. You feel me? Hungry hounds. Drop it on the ground for the hungry hounds and all the ones that's going to stay around. That's what I'm doing now, you know? It is what it is. But yeah, back to the story though. Yeah, me getting shot. Shit, that was like a badge of honor. Me getting locked up, that was a badge of honor. So I'm not getting shamed, or if I am getting shamed, I'm getting shamed by, you know, my mother, and you know, she praying for me, and you know, I'm only getting shamed by a few, but I'm getting love over here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is it right here. It's the life. But yeah, till I had that spiritual experience. I told you I got shot. I almost got caught with dope. And then it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and get to that spiritual experience, and I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. But it was 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Nah, real talk though. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up. I'm gasping for breath. And it was like I heard, I don't know where the voice, I don't know where it came from, but it was like it was something in me that said, if you was to die right now, where would you go? And I was like, damn, if I was to die right now, what, you know, but I'm gasping for breath. But I answered that question honestly. I said, you know, I thought about it. I got this in the house. No, I got, you know, I got so much stuff going on in this house that if I was to die right now, I would go to hell. And instantly, I said that to myself, and instantly, I was able to breathe again. Man, I did not go back to sleep that morning. I stayed there looking out that window. I stayed there looking out that window for hours. I stayed there looking out that window for hours till the sun came up. So I was sitting there just staring out the window for hours till the sun came up. But you know, a lot of things came to me that morning. You know, I can remember Mama praying for me. I can, you know what I'm saying? I started remembering all of the, you know, I remember when I got shot, like, you know, I started thinking like, man, God, he saved my life. I remember when I almost got caught. I remember, I remember it's like my life was flashing like before my eyes, and it's just like it was an overwhelming thankfulness. Like, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have been gone. You know, that's when I began. That's when I began. Probably when I was about 18. Yes, yeah, I was about 18. That's when I began to start to change. You know, a lot of times, you know, I'm 42 now, but I was 18. See, I lived a pretty fast life. Ever since I was 12, all the way 12 to 18. I did a lot of stuff with grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Living like a grown person. You know, on one side, from 12 to 18, it was a lot of stuff. Now, I'm not trying to say that my mother was, you know, bad or anything like that. It was just that it was some things I chose to get into.
1.8 miles ahead. Take exit
133,
44 west.
That was not conducive to my growth of my life. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I stayed in that window for hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? After like I could breathe again. I'm like, man. So, yeah, what had happened was that next morning, about 18, got up, went back to my mother's house, and I think at that time they had VHSs. I popped in every TD Jakes tape, every Juanita Bottom tape, everything that I could find on God. It was just like I just went on a spiritual journey. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more at that time. I wanted to know more because I knew that it was like something that hit me. It was like, man, your life is more than just this. You see what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was crazy. So when I had that spiritual experience, and I've had plenty more spiritual experiences that, I mean, it's nothing it's nothing nobody can say about God is not that God is not real. That God is not real in our lives. It was so many spiritual experiences that I had even after that, but that was the one that opened up my eyes. That was the one that opened up my eyes. So, as I was saying, I popped in every TD Jakes tape, every Juanita Bottom tape, every tape I could find, I popped in. I was on it, you know what I'm saying, on that spiritual journey. End up leaving and going, end up getting a scholarship, going to college, and going to end up getting out of there, you know, just being able to got a chance to see a different light. You feel me? I got a chance to see a different. I got a chance to see a different life. Different life. California. Crazy.
2 miles ahead, take exit 133.
But yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer with that story, man. I'll get into it a little bit more. I just wanted to kind of give you a little brain teaser on it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get into my story a little bit more. But yeah, man, that was just my eye opener, my spiritual experience that, you know, that led me to the person I am now. You know, I started my journey when I was 18. I'm 42 now. So a lot of times, you know, when people look at me and then, you know, you start telling your stories from when you was 12 to 18, man, ain't no way you did that. Ain't no way you went through that. You know, a lot of times you don't look like, a lot of times you don't look like what you've been through. You know, it's been years, you know. But I was able to see a lot of things real fast in that short amount of time. You know, there was a lot of things I seen real fast. But you know, that's how you know that God has a plan for your life. You know what I'm saying? So that that's how you know he has some type of plan for your life. When you're able to go through that, you see that, experience all those different type of things, and then boom, you know, it's like you're here now. So, but yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share it. Get this down the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Yeah, just stay focused, man, out here, youngins. I'm telling you, youngins, I'm gonna say this again, man. Just stay focused out here. You know what I'm saying? We praying for y'all, man, to make it to the next level. To just like, yeah. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Y'all just stay focused out here, man. Watch your circle. Watch the people who you with. You know, I'm telling you, man. People switch up on you for money, and it's so much. Man, I'm telling you, it's so much. There's so much that happens.
7 miles ahead, take left ramp to I-44
It's
west
so
Rogers
much.
Expressway.
It's so much that can happen. So, man, watch your circle. You know, watch yourself, your choices and decisions that you're making. Those things do come back on you. So I'm gonna holler at y'all youngins. Y'all stay focused out there. Take it easy.